Okay, in this video we're going to be looking at a Senator Mon Mothma from Andor. I got this at Sandown Park, £10. So this is actually cheaper than what you can get her at Game. I'm sure she'll go down at Game as well. She's at about 15 at the moment. Star Wars 07 Andor. This is the packaging without the plastic in it. It's the first time I've had this sort of packaging, really. So she'll open it here. Does it say anything about her? In an era filled with danger, deception and intrigue, Cassian Andor embarks on a path that will turn him into the rebel hero who will challenge the evil galactic empire. So there's nothing about Mon Mothma in the packaging. I mean, I think one of the big gripes about this sort of packaging was you never knew what, if someone had swapped the figure over or just removed the figure, you know. I think it's nice to be able to see what you're getting rather than just seeing an image. That's what it's like inside. Get a little leaflet, typical, a box, and then let's see, lower the camera a little bit. There's the figure. All of that for this tiny little thing. I mean, the wrapping paper does say Star Wars on it. Could be a taco inside. Or a burrito, I mean. Be more of a burrito. Wow. But the paper's pretty decent. It does say it does, Star Wars, the Black Series. I thought it was going to be, is this cloth or plastic, textured plastic? I really thought this was going to be a cloth, had cloth in this figure. The face sculpt's really good, look at that. Look at that, face sculpt, amazing. Good head movement there. So, yeah, essentially this is going to be like a bottle from the waist down because there's not going to be much movement there. A little bit, because I mean this is all rubber, this stuff here. Arms can go about 90. Hips swivel up. Going to need it with those huge draping cuffs there. No accessory though. This finger is a trigger finger though. How does that move up and down, in and out? Bit stiff, that joint, that's all. Oh, it does. Just needs to loosen up a bit. That one moves up and down, like that, this hand. So there's that one. Rotates at the elbow as well. Shoulders to 90. Go round. Same. So The legs from the waist. I don't know if there is an ab crunch. I think there is because you can move it, but it's not going to stay in it. It's just going to go back to that neutral position. But there is movement there. Oh, there is a split in the dress. That's as far as you're going to open it up. So, rocker ankles, pivot up and down, touch the top of the dress, or lip of the dress, so to speak. So, can she stand up? How well does she stand up? Not too bad. So this is more or less going to be a figure you just pose like that, looking concerned, pensive. So this is your pensive Mon Mothma from Andor. I mean, yeah, I really thought this was going to be cloth though, but it's actually layers of plastic. I mean, I don't know how. That's about as much you're going to get the legs out, and then they're just going to move back into position. Cool. So now, I mean, the head sculpt's great. I mean, if you pose it with other figures, I mean, you know, she'll just be standing there, worrying away about things. You know, the weight of the world on her shoulders. But not bad looking figure, really. Pretty cool. And there's no weapon as well. They could have given a staff or something. So here they've got her hands lower down. Yeah, quite an okay figure. I mean, I'm glad I only paid a tenner for it, because I was expecting fabric, not plastic. But I mean, for the sort of character she is, she's not really, doesn't really need the dynamic poses or anything like that. She just needs to be able to stand and look, as I said, worried about what's going on in her galaxy far, far away. I'm sure we'll see her in Andor too when that comes out again. But I mean, the likeness is really good on the figure. So yeah, it's definitely a younger looking